Also, Brent, one of my longtime listeners, left a comment and says, I don't understand in this day that the dub can't come out the same release time as the sub. It's not the 90s or early 2000s anymore. Now, what Brent is kind of referencing there, that these dubs tend to come out after the sub, right? And while it seems to be getting shorter and shorter in between both versions each time, we're still behind, right? But we've also talked about the fact that this is not something that is necessarily new, right? This happened with Dragon Ball Super as well. Brent, to your point, technologically, right, in terms of the technological advancements about, pertaining to dubs and what we can do now with technology and all that, you're absolutely right. I can't think of any valid reason in terms of technology why the sub and the dubs can't come out at the same time. All they would have to do is, as soon as they get the scripts for the episode, they share those scripts with Funimation, and then Funimation can start on the dub at the same time as the sub, right? And then we can finally get some simultaneous dub releases so no one has to wait. Now, obviously, there's a lot more to it than that, right? And I think most of those reasons are business related. I'm willing to bet that a big part of this is just the fact that Toei wants Japan to get Dragon Ball first, right? Why not? It's a Japanese property. They own it. So a part of it is probably them just saying, hey, we want our people to get it first because we made it. The other part of it would be something else I also kind of mentioned on the previous episode, and that's the more businessy sort of perspectives, right? Where just business wise, it just makes more sense to make us wait, because if they release it all at once, I think it's fair to say that a lot of us, not all of us, would only watch one or the other, right? If we could have both the sub and the dub at the same exact time, most of us would probably just pick one, whichever one we like more. It's like, if you're a bigger fan of the sub, you'll watch that. If you're a bigger fan of the dub, you'll watch that. Obviously, that's not across the board, but I feel like it's safe to assume that. Whereas if you break them apart, many of you guys have already been watching the sub, damn it. And now you're going to watch the dub because it's a separate release. They made you wait for it, and now you're curious to see, I wonder how the dub is going to handle this. I wonder how, the English voice cast is going to handle this episode, and stuff like that.